All right. I feel like I have to give my opinion on the whole Yaz's Jar thing. So, if you guys have not seen yet on the forums that they posted about the June 30th update, the update pretty much talks about, starts talking about Vicus coming out as well as the new Guardian raid. Then once they get to the last paragraph, they get to talking about the Yaz's Jar and that whole concept. Now, with the context of Yaz's Jar, the cosmetic system includes a variety of epic skins and 2 legendary skins for each advanced class, as fashion plays a critical part in vanquishing. Yeah, whatever, okay. We were excited to introduce a collection of unique looks. However, epic and legendary skins aren't purely cosmetic. They provide a small 1 to 2% main stat buff, attack power increase. Every advantage is critical as players engage in Lost Ark's challenging activities, like the newly introduced Legion raids. Now, this is going to become very important to my point. Okay? We'll come back to that a little later. While epic and legendary skins from Yaz's Jar would be available to everyone through crystals and the player-to-player market, data and feedback suggest that they would fetch high gold prices, like all skins do when they get released, making it difficult for players to acquire legendary skin, much less matching a set. We didn't want players to feel the skins found in Yaz's Jar were necessary for gameplay, especially if gated by a significant monetary or in-game currency barrier. Again, this is going to be a big thing to my point. We'll come back to that as well. Flexibility and fairness to players have always been driving forces in the partnership between our teams as we work to ensure that players are enabled to join Lost Ark however they see fit. Except if you want legendary skins, you don't get those. So then they're also talking about gifts that we don't really care. This is the main thing that we care about, right? So with this brought along some confusion. First thing I want to say, though, is this means that Yaz's Jar is being removed completely, right? If we go on to the forums that are literally on fire right now. Rox says that Yaz's Jar and the legendary skins will not be available in the June update, and they do not currently have a new path forward for making the skins available. They would like to revisit it, not necessarily meaning that they're going to, but they like to revisit this, and they will do so if possible. But that is something that has not been decided on at this time. Meaning that they have no clue when they're going to have a chance to look at this again, right? So, they want to talk about how legendary skins are pay to win. Well, I have news for them. Their game is already pay to win, to a higher extent than 1 or 2% buffs to a character. So does this mean that they're going to be giving everyone the Light of Salvation card set for free? Because that power gain is more than what the skins give. And people can just spend real money to get gold, to get blue crystals, to buy card packs. They can pay their win to get that humongous damage increase. Well, significant damage increase. So is my other question then, is gold going to be taken out completely from the market? Like, are you not going to be able to buy gold? Because gems are a significant power increase. And you can just literally go to the market and then you can just buy gems. If you want relic set. I'm sure there's some tier. Whoops. I'm sure there are some tier 10 gems on there. Yeah, look at that. This is a humongous damage increase. And people can just buy it with real money. I don't understand why they think that we had an issue with the percentage increase on the skins, or that's the reason that they're giving us for the removal of the skins. Whenever we all know that the reason that some people were having some issues with it was because of the gambling aspect. So then I decided to write my opinion on the forums here. I'm not very organized, guys, sorry. Just trying to get this video out pretty quick. So I stated that completely removing the skins is not the solution. Making it less of a casino would have been the right thing. Giving players cloth and jars regularly through daily logins, events, Arc Pass, or literally any other way. Just because the feedback you receive about them was negative does not mean that the community as an entire was upset about them. If somebody is upset about a feature if somebody is upset about a feature, they are sure to voice their opinion. But if somebody is happy about an upcoming feature, most of the time that player won't say anything. I feel like you're going to lose more players over not having these, than you would have if they were in the game. Cosmetics are important to people, especially in games like this, and removing some of the best looking ones to date just puts a sour taste to it. And I'm not the only one who thinks this way. Literally, if you just go on the forums, it's exploding right now about both sides. But more so people wanting to add it into the game than not. If you want to look at predatory, look at MapleStory. MapleStory literally has had loot boxes in their game for years. Years. And it's way worse than it would have been with Yaz's Jar. Because with Yaz's Jar, you can dismantle skins that you don't want for additional rolls. Or you could sell them on the market for gold to initially save up till you get enough gold to get the legendary that you wanted. I don't know, guys. I think this was a bad move. If they are thinking, I mean, they should add them at some point, right? We can't just be minus this content, right? They're not just gonna. This is a way for them to make money. Why do they not want to make money? I don't understand what's going on. They just had a huge W with removing bots from the game. Most of them. I mean, there are still some bots running around, sure. But they just had a bunch of bots removed from the game. And it actively looks like they're continuing keeping the bots at bay, right? Whenever they got rid of a bunch of the bots, it went down to about 230, 220. And we get our spikes of 300 and our lows of about 250. Right? So it seems like the bots are being controlled, which is a great W for the game. But that W is being overshadowed by this humongous take that to me is just taken in the dark. It's awful. So I personally think that they should add the skins, and they can even keep the gambling aspect of it, but just make it easier for the people who don't want to spend money that way to get them. Just make it more accessible. That's all I got, guys.